Now then, so we got an interesting little list today. Um, as you may have seen from like a couple of my older videos and from like Six Factions Six Decks, I've been like a big sort of advocate of Collusion as a card in Syndicate. I think it's very good. There's obviously like downsides to it, but I think it's a card that's a little overlooked. And I came across this list, and so it's a Pirates Curve Collusion list. And this is a list. I don't know if he was the one who made it, but I saw it from Shimiri, and I made a couple of changes. So we put a Von Herst in, but it's very similar to the list. As I say, I'm not sure if he came up with it, but I got it from him, and it's really very similar to the sort of Pirates Curve list that's running about now. You know, you've got all the usual stuff. You got your Jocks, you got your Professor, you got your Siggy. The only real difference is when you get down to like the bronzes. So we're sort of running things like beggars and street urchins. We're running the double thinning. We also have a Caesar Bilzen, which honestly I think belongs in the normal Pirates Curve anyway, just because of the insane value you get. He basically plays as a second Siggy if Siggy isn't removed. And then we got Philippa chucked in there as well. And so if you don't know what Collusion does, it basically gets stronger the more gang categories are on the board. And so you need Blind Eyes, Crown Splitters, Cut-Ups, Firesworn, Tide Clerks. I won't list off what each of those does, but basically it's a damage, a boost, increase all of their effects, gain coins, and spawn Firesworn Zealots. So there's a lot of different sort of stuff going on, and it's kind of like a big payoff for playing this variety of different categories. And the downside to it has always been all of the different gangs kind of want to do something different, so it's hard to get them all into the same deck. But with a lot of the different changes Syndicate's seen over the last few patches, that's become less of a problem. So what I mean is, Blind Eyes, for example, are typically like horde-based abilities. Cut-Ups are more like damage-based, and there's not too many amazing cut-up cards. Firesworn are swarm kind of cards. And Crown Splitters are looking for, you know, intimidate and playing loads of crimes, and trying to get all of those archetypes to work together is like borderline impossible. But now this is a lot more feasible because you want to run your Jocks, you want to run things like Saul, you also want to run Horson as well, and there's three of the categories right off the bat, which are like very strong cards that you just want to run. So it's a lot more viable now. I don't know if this is better than the other Pirates Curve list that's floating about at the moment, but I would suggest you give it a try, because if nothing else, it's very fun. I really enjoyed playing this list. So, as always, if you want to see more content, if you could subscribe, that really does help me out. We're at about 750 at the moment, which is kind of wild. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll stop blabbing on. I'll run the games, and I will catch you in the next one. This is like surprisingly an okay matchup, I think, because we can compete pretty well in round one, especially with like the thinning and things like that, and then Collusion will usually bring it home in the round two. We have a lot of Blind Eyes, which I don't really like. Having one poison I also don't like. A lot of stuff. So we have a couple of options here. We could just play Siggy straight away. A 10 profit Siggy, just the way the deck works out. Which is definitely an option. Because of the flexibility of Pirates Curve, it means that Sewer Raiders are active. But I think we just start with bouncers. I don't particularly want to use the coins. I would rather just have one less point, because the way coins are going to work out, at worst a coin is worth 1 point, so like it doesn't really matter too much to us. But yeah, I think we play Siggy. It'll get the boat out. we probably end up using a leader charge just to make it a little better. We can sewer raiders, as I say, then we'll use leader, use a couple of coins. May even be using Caesar bills, and we shall see, we shall see. But I mean, we want to compete this round. Not seeing a fine death out from this round is really, really nice as well. But I think realistically we want to be getting a tour here. I think we're in a bit of a nasty spot if we don't. Ooh, they're looking for a pass. Okay. I would assume that means they want a pass. It probably means we don't use our leader then. So what is the card we want rid of? It's probably just Fiztech Trafficker. We'll just threaten a poison on this. Because, like, I don't want to use a leader here because this might just be a pass from them. If it isn't, then we will be playing a Pirate's Cove, but I don't know, I just smell a rat. Playing that Maxi is like your second card. Okay, this has instantly changed my view on it. This is the Rodea list. So game plan has completely gone out the window in my mind. But I think that's okay. I think that is okay. So, in terms of what we want to play, maybe just urchins, just because I reckon that they probably have a toll punish for this, and so I want to spread out the points. Okay, so the pass was coming. Should have used Tiger's Eye. That was a mistake. That was definitely a mistake. We could have played it and just played like Mutant's Maker, but they haven't expended too much, which I don't like. Do not like. Alright, so let's do a little gang top. So we have Crown Splitters, we've got cut-ups, we've got blind eyes. We do have a Fire Swarm with Mutant Maker. We are missing a, as far as the gangs, which is the fifth one we're missing. Is it blind eyes? Tag clocks. Oh yeah, but we'll get tag clocks from leader. Okay. I think we actually dropped that. Alright, so we'll play the beggar. As I say, we just want to develop out whether we push far into this round is yet to be seen.
Many of ours have died of late. Ominous despair. Yes, you! Have you made your offering?
I'm feeling a little better about this, mainly because Vivaldi's bank guarantees we can see every card, so we don't have to worry too much.
To feel there is nothing.
Yeah, so we can go up to 9.
That one, he venerates not the fire.
Let it forth, one. You stand no chance.
Cool. In the final, I mean, genuinely, this might be a pass. Obviously, we're going in a card down, but the sheer commitment of like these two, like, in my eyes, I'm kind of fine with just passing here. So we will need street urchins for blind eyes. All the other gangs are accounted for. Yeah, I'm honestly happy enough with that. It seems a little weird to not keep going, but I think it's important to recognise in a bleed that, like, what your goal is. I mean, ideally you want to, if you're going to be going to round 3, if you're not 2-0-ing, you want to be getting those key cards out of them, and we did that. We saw out with them basically everything we wanted to get out, so yeah, I think that's kind of one of the situations where you're like, yeah, I'm happy enough with this, let's just get out of this round. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Caesar builds, and like, obviously you want to be doing it with Ziggy, but I mean, even here, you know, you can copy Jocks. Getting 4 coins is not all bad. And we have all our gangs. We have all the gangs, so I mean, honestly, we maybe just horsing that. Wait. Is this the one time where Professor Tribute is actually worth doing? I think it actually might be, because this is too clean. This is literally too clean not to do. Okay. Like, what other time are you ever going to pay the tribute on Professor? I'll definitely take that. Definitely take that. But I think the order is going to be, we'll play Jocks, we'll play Caesar, and we'll play Saul.
Now we will see who is weak.
I mean, maybe better to just kill both of these. Jocks becomes a little awkward though. At full coins, it does then mean we need to be using Pirate's Curve a little earlier, and we don't really want to be setting that kind of situation up. I'm obviously very scared of a Venosial as well. Caesar's going to get a little sad. It's probably going to be Street Urchins. He's going to have to copy. But we can live with that. We can definitely live with that. In terms of stuff from our deck, I'm honestly not sure what we're going to pull with Vivaldi's. Wait, no, it's always going to be Philippa. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Like, a horse in here is reasonable. It does make Street Urchins a little bit awkward. No, I think it's actually worth it. Just before they can start developing more Dead Eyes, because now we really reduce the impact of a Venosial. Because what they really represent is like 5-point units basically. That's okay. That is okay. So we maybe play Saul. Yeah, okay, we'll play Saul. We've seen the lockout now, so he usually just sticks now pretty nicely. We're also in a position where Vivaldi's bank now isn't awkward coins wise, and then we can probably use it for Philippa when necessary. Okay. Just keep that alive because we do want to go Caesar next turn. Could get a little sad after I've literally said Caesar Bilson's really good, but we have better spenders basically, so I don't think they prioritise killing a Blind Eyes by any means.
The pike's king of the Pontar! The pike, damn it!
Okay, next turn will probably be our Collusion, I think. So they can deal with Yavin, they can deal 5. They played out a Karathi. Okay, we'll stick with this. I think this is okay. because I don't really want to spend with Caesar while we have such a good Horde engine on the board. It doesn't really make too much sense. And it's going to be collusion time. It'll be collusion time. Right, there's Purify. Okay, so we are going to gain 5 coins, so we want to use up 5 coins. And get 1 boost there.
Yes, you! Have you made your offering?
Seems good. Seems good, boys. I mean, honestly, the plan for this video, right, was I was gonna get like 2 games, and you know, basically hope that like one of them had I was basically planning that at least one of them has like a perfect collusion in there and kind of play until I go on, and I wasn't expecting that literally on the first game I was gonna get that, but here we are, miracles happen. And this should be enough, because we do this, we do this, we do this, and then we just boost that. And then I would be very surprised if you have 45 points from this last card. Yeah. This is what I've been saying, Collusion is very, very good. It's like arguably one of the best sort of point slam cards. And because it's kind of underplayed, people don't really expect it. But yeah, that's the power of it, and we got it in game 1. I will get a second game, and I will probably just use the second game, so it's very like transparent. Maybe we hit a second one. We'll find out. Carapace. This is gonna be fun. You know, you're not. Golan's trying to like sneak. She's trying to like sneak and not get in the camera. Yes, you were in the bottom corner. Just as you. There you are. Not exactly the most subtle person you'll ever meet, but. Alright, this is looking alright. We have an answer to a Siri if they don't use leader. So this is a little tip if you like playing Keltulis against this list, or against like Pirates Cove in general, or Syndicate in general, to be honest. If you're gonna play your Siri like straight away and you're playing on blue coin, basically Horson can kill Siri if she's 9 or less. So unless you're using Defender, you really need to boost her up, because Horson comes in, deals 6, goes down to 3, you can kill it off. And I mean, I've made this mistake, I've learned the hard way, is you play Siri, use a Crystal Skull on it, and you think, oh yeah, this is fine, this is enough, this is enough. And they've made the mistake here. Oh no, they're not making the mistake. That's more like it. It's what we like to see, someone who knows what they're doing. So, I'm just considering what we want to do here. Like, we can poison it. Probably gets the Defender out of them. And if they want a Defender, I think I'm fine with that. I'm happy enough if we see Cave Troll now to just kind of pass. Actually, was it 5? Oh no, that didn't work. That's going to go to 2. There is an answer to this, but it's easily countered by them. So I'm thinking we go Professor, we put the bounty on, we pay the tributes, get through the armor, and then we Horson. Oh no, but that didn't work. We don't have enough time. No. Okay, so this is a pass on 7, no doubt. No doubt it does mean we lose on even, but the alternative is we're in a very bad spot. So yeah, we'll just tag his eye, get max carryover, get our thinning done. And the Defender's out. Obviously, Siri, not too great to see, but it did take 2 leader charges. And so they did that. so they wouldn't have to play Cape Troll, and they ended up playing Cape Troll anyway. So yeah, that works out fine for me. And Siri basically gives them no value there. Absolutely zero value. They do win the round uneven, of course, which is obviously a little sad, but I'm relatively confident that we'll be fine here. If on house can stick, he actually smurfs. Obviously, if a squirrel comes down, basically Bert is like the king in this matchup, and to be honest, I maybe should have not got it out of my deck. I should have left it in actually. So that's probably a mistake on my part, for sure. Poisons are pretty good considering they only have one leader left. Maybe don't want street urchins. Maybe mutant maker. Yeah, I think it's mutant maker. Not sure how I feel about triple poison though. Not too great. Not too great at all. Yeah, that's just... that one's just a snap decision, honestly. He's so soul. We're kind of fine with this, to be honest. I'm definitely fine with this. Because we have 3 poisons in hand, I can use that for the coins, and then we can just say like, okay, what are you going to do now? Oh. Do you have to do that right now?
I didn't realise it was like poised.
Oh my god. So... okay. So my girlfriend's got like a sticker vinyl printer thing, and has decided, like, you know, it's basically had all evening to turn it on or whatever, and has decided that right now, right while I'm recording, is the perfect time for it. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I mean, the Karathi coming down there is like, it's fair enough, isn't it? It's fair enough. Ah, the owls is there. It's a sad thing. It's a truly sad thing. I mean, now the Karathi's gone. Play the Siggy. Oh, could use the other leader. Would definitely be an option, but I'm just concerned about spores and Caesar. Oh, that's fine. Probably just shocks. Maybe do use the other leader. I'm not too sure. Not too sure at all.
Premium grade.
I really don't like going so tall on this Sea Jackal, but all my other options are kind of horrible, to be honest. I would prefer to hold that Jox if I can. Okay. I think it might just be Jox now.
Gaze into my eyes.
Mainly because if they pass, you know, we get out of this round, so it's not all bad. Does... oh my god, that's... That's big. That's big.
fist takes pure as tears, pure as tears.
Oh, this is looking like a fun one. I think we may well be fine. So Professor's going to play as a 10. Was it 27? And then 9. So we are going to have to lead her. Let me just bonk. Bonk. She does spend. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So we get out a card down. Collusion's looking sad. It's gonna have to be a good Philippa, I think. It's our only out here. Oh, and then Collusion shows its face now. Collusion last time would have been pretty incredible because it would have swarmed the board. But it is what it is. It is what it is, boys. Yeah, I think this is this is as good as we can ask for. Just try and get our coins up and then Philippa as our last player. Not good. It is not good. I'm considering like 4 of the top 6 are the things we want. So what even plays for the max here? It's all just so bad. It's all so bad. This may be Beggar, you know. I think it's actually Beggar. That's insane. Just because Philippa could be really, really bad. I mean, they might just like pack this or something and then we're in a horrible situation. Someone have a wild guess at how this game's gonna turn out. What's that, Egan? Egan Osrol? That'll be how this game's been going. Okay. We've not lost yet. Wait, that's a draw. Okay, so you don't lose if they break their final hand. Unionized Pokemon. I swear I played against them in a video like a week or so ago. But okay, I will definitely take that. I mean, we bricked our Collusion in round 2. So I guess it all works out. We got bad draws in round 2 and barely got out. Had to use our shocks, but then round 3 they brick, so it all evens out. It's karma. But yeah, definitely give this one a try, and I will catch you on Sunday.